Once more, just start. Father.
Father archetype. Christ meets Peter after the resurrection. Peter is old. Christ is reborn, rejuvenated, young. He clasps his oldest disciple to his breast. When you were young, you wore clothes you liked and went wherever you wished. But now, in old age, you will put out your hands like a child to be dressed in clothes others wish you to wear, to be led where they want you to go. Peter clasped Jesus for long and wept like a child. Mother archetype. Mary found Christ dead. It was left to her to clean up the mess. After that, he gave that spectacular show, the resurrection, to dazzle the world and time. It wasn't the first time she was left alone. At the foot of the Mount of Olives, he told her, "Woman, what are you to me?" At the resurrection, he told the other Mary, "Touch me not." Women had become touch-me-nots. But at 15, Mary felt the womb stir. She took on world blame to birth God's Son. Then she must have felt so alone, and so frightened. Canto 23, the Woman Canto. Such a confusion of characters within a sweet mother's slip, smelling of rosemary, lavender and thyme. My mother, your mother, Christ's mother Mary, what a confusion of names. Do not go gently away from me, Mother, this April. This is Pasolini at 40. Really a little boy lost at 4, and Maria Callas, his substitute sister. The Vatican Pieta having my sister's sorrowing face. The intensity of love, incestuous between mother and son, brother and sister. What can the Communist Party do before bourgeois perversion? No wonder Pound was so enraged so long at that Friuli fag Pasolini. He was a sinewed Idaho boy. No Circe for him. Did Hilda Doolittle know that? Let it be said, he was sweet. He sent her some money. But then came Dorothy Shakespeare, Shakespeare. Who could withstand that? If one really had a literary sweet tooth. Thus our teacher to us on Mr. Joyce and Mr. Pound. Ah, the climbing notes of Olga Rudge's violin, the gamba played between the legs. His second wife. Gentle murmurio, the buzzing of bees and sweet honeysuckle. Also, 2 women under one roof, and idle cramp for war in China and everywhere else. Okay, how many Marys were really there? Let's start counting. Christ's Mother Mary, Magdalene at the foot of the cross, the Black Mary who sold herself on board to reach the Holy Land. Thus, the Apocrypha, that is books people don't really read, like Pound's cantos, nor believe, like this one, my dear reader. I kid you not. One day, very white, Alba, he'd say, old Ezra rose to see at Pomona Persephone flee right before his eyes, some hotly flushed ardent lover of hers. The air lay heavily scented, and through the haze he could distinctly see pale carnage in white field.